Warning, this podcast contains John Constantine.
Yay! Hello everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Arrow Season 4, Episode 5, Haunted. I'm your host, Clio, and Dom?
What? How did I get here?
I was gonna say welcome to the One Woman podcast, but
No.
that's not true today.
Yeah, there's no One Woman podcast.
Or probably for the rest of the time that we do Arrow.
Forever.
Forever and ever.
Forever. I'm here for good now. You can't get rid of me. So I'm all caught up.
You're hooked. You're all caught up.
I'm all caught up. There's no more Christmas Arrow. It's Roy Harper, and because
there's no more Roy.
Well, that's true. That's true. But is it true? He's not here right now.
I'm waiting for him to come back. I've been waiting. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen anything of him.
Yeah. So I since I was last on this show, which was the Flash Arrow crossover from last year. So yeah, I'm all caught up. There's no Christmas Arrow. There's the League of Assassins and everything. I'm down. I'm good.
There's Speedy. Speedy can't be the new Christmas Arrow?
No.
We technically, she's trying to get them to call her Red Arrow, but everyone just keeps calling her Speedy.
Yeah. That's a more appropriate name for her. I like it. Yeah. Now, Roy will be back. He's got to be back.
He's got to be back. And he is Arsenal, so. There's no reason why you can't have two Red Arrows at the same time.
I guess.
Technically, they're two different Red Arrows, so I mean, it's not like they're both named Red Arrow, and technically neither of them are named Red Arrow.
That is true.
I never do this, but we're going to start with the flashbacks.
Ooh, okay.
I always stick flashbacks at the end.
Okay. This one was kind of important, though.
We gotta talk about Constantine first. Just last episode, I was saying how these flashbacks had nothing to do with the story.
I was kind of getting that myself, but I feel like it was setting something big up, and it's still, I think, bigger than Constantine, but something big is coming for sure.
Think so too. Yeah, because Constantine was even saying, this island draws evil people here for evil reasons. Mm-hmm. So there's much more than just, what Constantine was there for. The staff, what do you call it? What was it?
Staff of Ra?
Yes. Staff of Ra.
Yeah.
Relating to things we may or may not be talking about in Sleepy Hollow.
Yes.
But yes, the Staff of Ra. So there's much more happening in this weird island.
Now, Ra is the god of the sun, right?
Yes.
So.
Who in most Egyptian mythology is the king of the gods. Mm-hmm. Not all. Obviously, it changes from depending on which dynasty you're talking about, but mostly he is the big head dude.
Gotcha.
But yeah. So his staff is important. Listen.
I remember.
I didn't watch the show Constantine. I watched the first episode.
I watched the first episode as well. I think I did watch the second one. I think I did watch the first two. That's as far as I got.
I thought you finished it.
No, I didn't go all the way through Constantine. No.
Oh, because I was gonna ask you, what should we know about, how that season went? That's important. No, you don't know. You know as much as I do.
I'm in the same boat as you. We did a first impressions podcast to see what it was, and it was definitely interesting, but it didn't completely draw my attention. And had I had more time, knowing that he was going to be on Arrow, we did have a significant amount of time, though. We did know this because I remember you were completely in the dark when. I think it was around the time episode 1 aired, and you were on the Arrow wiki, and you're like, why is Constantine being thrown on this? You're like flipping out, and I'm like, because he's coming on the show soon, and you're like, wait, what? And your head exploded.
The only reason I freaked out was because Constantine was there. I didn't know he was part of the Arrowverse at the time. Constantine was there and Supergirl wasn't. That's why I was like, whoa, hold on.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. Because Supergirl, which hadn't really aired at the time, we had the pilot air like 4 months in advance. Or not air, but leak onto the internet, I should say. So that was there, and there was no official word on whether Supergirl was in the universe or not. And then Constantine, while it was on the air, had no intention of being on the Arrow thing. So it wasn't until it was canceled when CW was like, "Hey, what's going on with Constantine? Can we get the rights to him? Can we get the actor? Can we get the rights to the character? Can we get him on the show?" And they did. They did, and I'm really, really happy about that.
Yeah, and I think I liked the first episode. I thought it was great, but I didn't like the direction it took going for the rest of the season, which is why I stopped watching.
Yep.
But I loved John Constantine. He was friggin' hilarious and awesome.
He was.
And all of those things, and I'm so happy he's in this because I think he fits really well.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, in the pilot for the thing, they were setting up this girl, right? And then she ended up being like, "No, this is too much for me," and walked off. And then that was like the pilot that they filmed a couple months early, and then between the pilot and the second episode, the actress decided she didn't want to be involved with the show for whatever reason. So
how the first episode of Constantine ended was,
so they wrote her off.
It seemed like she was scared of the world that Constantine lived in, but wanted to help people.
Right. Yes.
Which made me think she was coming back.
Right.
But then they did this exposition bit of dialogue where it's like, nah, she's not coming back anymore. And it's like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, no, it's because the actress left the show between the filming, so.
Yeah. And it didn't, the way they handled it didn't work with me. And it didn't, left a really bad, like, taste in my mouth.
I think I got as far as you did in the second episode. I was like, I don't really like the whole direction of this. And
yeah.
But anyway, I'm really excited for him to be here. And furthermore, I know we're a little behind on these at the time of recording, but there's some, I know, but just because the next thing I'm going to bring up is going to seem like we had future knowledge if I don't, but there's been rumor that DC's Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 is going to star John Constantine. So I'm even more excited.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because Sarah will already have known him and stuff. So.
Yeah, it'll be perfect.
Yeah. I also want to point out in the flashbacks how there's just on this crazy, overgrown, weird island, there is just happens to be like this pristine curtain drawn room. It's like what there's no door, the curtains. It's like, how has nobody A, stumbled upon this, and B, wrecked it?
Magic. Remember he used magic to open it?
My mom told me, and I was just like, but all right, fine.
You have to suspend some disbelief.
Yeah, that's true. But I was just like, this room is really weird.
It was definitely weird.
The island is very weird. Boomerang is somewhere on that island, and we haven't heard from him in a long time. It makes me angry.
Yeah.
Because he was really good.
In present day on the island, are they still using it as like a prison?
Yes.
We haven't seen it in a while, so I'm not sure.
It's where they
have... Iron Heights, right?
Huh?
Is that Iron Heights? Is that what they call it?
No. I don't know what they... I mean, the island is Lian-Yu. I don't think they have any other name for it.
Why? What is Iron Heights from? Why is that popping into my head?
Isn't that the prison in Central City?
Maybe. I don't know.
I can't remember. But that island in the present time currently has Deathstroke and Captain Boomerang imprisoned there. Presumably in 2 different facilities, because when Ollie and Thea go there...
Iron Heights is where Henry Allen was, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
It's in Keystone.
Yep.
When Ollie and Thea go there to see Deathstroke in season 3, Boomerang's nowhere to be seen in that facility, so there presumably are more than one facility that Argus is holding weird, crazy people
Right,
in.
right.
So it's very confusing.
And we haven't heard much on Argus either. So
No, because it's all about Hive right now.
right.
And God, what was the last thing we heard about Argus? Was that
The Green Lantern?
Hmm?
The little Green Lantern reference, right? Wasn't that the last time?
Yes, but that was in the past.
Yeah, but that was the last time we heard
Oh
anything
yeah,
of
no,
them.
I'm sorry. I meant in the present the last time we
Oh,
saw
I
it.
have no clue.
Um yeah, I'm not sure. It's all about Hive now. Like Argus is not even a thing. We haven't even heard much of the Suicide Squad.
Nope.
No, not at all. Anyway, Sarah, which is who this episode really revolved around,
Mm-hmm.
was a mad woman running around the city just tearing people down.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It was
she didn't have her soul, so
no. She was just trying to make the bloodlust stop by trying to kill Thea.
yeah.
And I was mad at myself because I didn't realize that's what was happening until they showed the pictures next to each other and they're like, oh my God, they all look like Thea.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no clue, and that's exactly before Oliver even said it. I was just like, "Wait, that's Thea? No, it's not." And then he goes, "They all look like Thea," and I'm like, "Oh no!" And then, of course, she doesn't answer her phone.
Of course. I mean, why would you when there's a crazy person?
She answers it every other time, but when
I'm
there's
sure there are
actually
other
trouble,
times
she never
doesn't
answers
answer
it.
the phone.
No,
I haven't kept the tally.
no, it's only when she's in trouble she doesn't answer it. That's it.
Or dead. In trouble or dead.
Yeah, well, that's kind of being in trouble.
Can I just tell you how relieved I am with Ollie? I don't know, Dom, I don't know if you knew all the complaining I did last season
I've watched some of your podcasts. Yes.
about Ollie being a motherfucking hypocrite and all this stuff, and Ollie just comes out and says, yeah, I'm a hypocrite. I understand. And I stood up, hands in the air. Hallelujah!
Does that right all his wrongs?
It gives him he actually character, and I was just character development. I was just so happy. I did a lap around the couch.
I could totally
So
picture
happy.
that. I could see you doing that.
Because now Ollie and Laurel are like on the same wavelength. Like, yeah, we both don't do the best things, but we understand.
Yep.
It's all right. Oh, just Ollie admitting that he's a hypocrite and that he was wrong.
Took a
So
lot.
good.
It took a lot.
It did. It did. And I know that's not an easy thing to do. And he did. And I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
And oh so happy.
Yeah, but I don't see. I'm not disagreeing with you because I 100% know that Ollie is wrong, but a lot of the stuff Laurel does is not right either, and she's a big. To me, it's just I can't stand a lot of things she does. So.
No, I agree. She done some stupid shit, like bring her dead sister back. But we all know where this plot is going, and it had to happen one way or another.
I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how, like, was it 2 episodes ago when the episode ended with her opening Sarah's coffin and, like, looking at the shriveled body, and I was just like, I looked at the screen and I go, are you fucking kidding me right now?
I said the same thing. I was like, you have to be kidding me. But honestly, now, what they've done, where it's like, she doesn't have a soul, let's magic her soul back in her body. It's like, it kind of feels right. Like, before it didn't feel right. I'm like, so now she's just alive again? Okay. But they had to really work to get it back.
I'm really curious what they would have done if they did not get Constantine in this show. Like, what was their backup plan? Like, what do you think they could have done?
I hope they have Zatanna in the wings, or like another magician superhero in the wings. Like something like that, because they are taking this in a magic direction.
Yeah.
Like we haven't hit legit magic yet, but we're like
What?
almost
What do
there.
you mean? John Constantine didn't do legit magic?
I mean, he
He
did,
did
but
parlor tricks. He's David Blaine.
but okay, fine. Yes, magic. He did do magic. He magicked. But like that's more of a
He
okay, it is
magicked.
magic, but I see that more as like a passing through a portal ritual kind of thing, which is magic. You're like, and yes, I'm right. Okay.
Yes. I understand what you mean though.
Yes.
We didn't Damien Dark. We didn't see him with the moving the card, and that wasn't magic.
It's a power. I
They-
mean, yes. I just want Zatanna.
Okay, fair enough.
Zatara,
Fair enough.
and Dr. Fate. Because the helmet. Wait, we've seen the helmet.
We have.
Oh no, we saw the helmet in Constantine.
Oh yeah.
He had Dr. Fate's helmet in his shop.
Mm-hmm.
But
Do you think?
I
do you
don't
think
know.
it's
Do you know if
possible?
they rewrote the canon for that? Is that not
As far as I know, that show is now canon in the
good.
universe.
All right, then he has Dr. Fate's helmet.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
more
think it's
than-
at all possible CW might revive Constantine?
maybe?
I mean, because they did just kind of pass up on Supergirl, so
Yeah.
they might be looking.
Yeah, but I see more of them bringing him into the other shows more than reviving Constantine.
Yeah, I'd rather just keep him in the shows, to be honest.
Especially if he plays a big role in Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that show.
Yeah, it's gonna be baller.
See, but at the same time, I feel like that knowing that like seeing the trailer for that, like
Yeah.
totally took the wind out of Arrow this season so far. Because it's like, okay, we knew Laurel's sister. What's her name? I forgot it already.
Sarah.
Sarah. We knew Sarah was coming back.
Yes.
You know, because White Canary. We saw that in the trailer. We knew that the Atom was not dead.
Ray's not dead.
Yeah. So it's like a lot of the big things that they've been building to was already spoiled before the season already started.
That's true. And Sarah was something I wouldn't have guessed on my own.
Right.
But I knew
Ray's
dead.
yeah,
I
we
mean,
knew
come on.
that, but still.
Yeah.
But still, it's that whole thing like, we've seen the trailer. Like that's.
I mean, that's a similar thing for Flash. I know we've been talking about that this season, where it's like we know some things because of Legends of Tomorrow trailer.
Yeah, but it's not anything as major as this though. You know, it's the two big things were from this, so it's. I just feel like a lot of the wind was taken out of the sails of the show right now. So I'm more looking forward to after Legends starts, so I can enjoy the surprises Arrow has for us again.
I agree, because I think Arrow, much more than Flash, has been setting up for Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
While dealing with and keeping this mystery about Damien Dark in the dark.
Ha.
Because it's driving me crazy. Yeah, we've gotten like zero answers.
Yeah.
I just want to know if he's Brother Blood or not. That's literally all I want to know.
I don't know.
The more I say it, and the more I think I'm crazy. But then he did like blood ritual stuff, and I don't know.
You are crazy, but I don't know if that has anything to do with
true.
anything.
Anything to do with this. So Damien Dark in this episode was saying how he wants to build a new world order. Like I didn't catch that the first time I watched the episode, but I just watched bits today, and I caught that. I'm like, So what exactly is his big evil villain plan?
Something to do with magic. And with the staff of Ra,
Yeah, that's true.
I I don't know, I feel like the whole everything that's going on the island ties to Damien Dark.
Yeah. Everything that's going on the island this season.
Yeah.
Uh, and I think, no, this is not his final year. I was going to say this would be his final year on the island, but it's not. It's next season. Season 5 will be his final year on the island.
What do you think they're gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do when those run out? Because this show kind of really lives off the flashbacks. Can it be a format that they drop and be okay, or do you think they're gonna have to go like the route of Lost and start doing like flash forwards to keep us interesting?
That's a possibility. But the more like they're setting up other things in this universe, I'm thinking that they're gonna drop it. They're gonna give someone else the show slot.
Oh, you think they're gonna cancel Arrow?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Give someone else the show slot, like make Legends of Tomorrow the new Arrow, or give, I don't know, maybe who's big and could take over the show. I don't know. Give like someone else the
Aquaman.
Aquaman. Green Lantern.
I would like to see a Green Lantern show.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know, but that seems the most organic thing to me, is that once we reach the 5 years, that Ollie becomes like not the focus anymore. Someone else does.
I mean, it's Ollie's not really still the focus now. I mean, he's the main character, but it's more of the team now.
Yeah, and I like this season for the fact that they're addressing what happens when the team breaks down.
Yep.
Because we had the whole thing with Diggle not sharing information with Ollie because he didn't trust him, and now Laurel did it and almost got people killed, and so now I hope now like everyone's on the same page. It's like, okay, we have to share information.
But see, there's still more to White Canary. What's her name? Sarah. There's more to Sarah still to come that we're gonna get in these next couple episodes, just due to the Legends of Tomorrow preview, because she's referred to as an assassin with a past lives complex. So she's gonna start reliving things that she was never part of.
Yeah, because what Malcolm said, that it had all the memories and lives of everyone who's bathed in the pit.
Yep.
Which is kind of gross.
Yeah.
Really, really gross.
Put a filter on that pool, please.
I mean, that's probably why you can't see through that water.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope. Oh, you know what I hope? I hope that because I've been speculating about Talia al Ghul. Not that I think we'll get her anytime soon, but I hope that one of her like past life complexes is Talia.
Well, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be really cool, because Talia's always been a badass.
Yeah.
And I think honestly we'll get more information about Roz, the Roz we know.
The most recent, not
the not Malcolm.
Yeah, not Malcolm. Roz. Yeah, not Malcolm Roz.
We don't actually know his name because he was Roz for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that would be super interesting. Let's talk about Curtis and how much I love him, and he's like the Cisco of this show.
Curtis is 100% the Cisco of this show. And, oh my god, I loved him as soon as I saw him.
Yeah. And Felicity just comes in, gives him an assignment. He's like, I was going to go work out, but you gave me an interesting mystery. Let me drink 1,000 pounds of energy drink and figure it out. Here's your answer. I'm super hyper.
See, maybe it's just because I drink them way too much and way too often. I don't get that reaction out of them at all.
Yeah, you're full on caffeine addicted.
But my little cousin, she's 14.
Oh God, don't tell me you got him hooked on energy.
No, I didn't get her. I had nothing to do with this. She drank a Monster Energy one time, a whole can, and she was off the walls, like out of control hyper.
Yeah.
So
I have a coffee addiction, so that happens when I drink it. I don't drink energy drinks
right.
ever because I get weird.
Well, I'm gonna say right now, his reactions, everything that he was doing is 100% accurate
Yeah.
for drinking
I
as
bet
much
he
as he
actually
did.
did have a bunch of monsters before they started
Oh,
that
he
day.
should. Oh my God, I would have. I would have drank like a case of 24 of them.
Method acting. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. Those were all his empty cans. He
Right.
actually drank. I would love if that was true.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, listen, I said this the first time Felicity came to Curtis with, a job. It's like season 1 Ollie coming to Felicity
Yeah.
for help. The dynamic is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. And like after he decodes the message and we find out Ray's alive, it's like ooh ah, like we didn't know that already, but it got me wondering now. It's like because he referred to something about your ex, and I'm just like, oh God, this is gonna cause problems now for Ollie and Ray, and like what the
Did
hell?
Felicity actually tell him? She did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's right, because I was theorizing that she wasn't going to tell Ollie and it was going to get weird, but she told him, so it's a little less weird. I mean, obviously, it's still going to be weird.
Yeah.
But at least slightly less weird.
It's gonna be an awkward situation, because like that's like I'm just hypothetical. Let's say you married someone, and they like Ollie went out to sea, got shipwrecked, whatever. You haven't seen them in 5 years. You thought they were dead. You remarry, right? And then all of a sudden they come back. Like, what the hell do you do in that situation?
To be completely fair, they broke up before he died. So...
No. I get that. I'm talking. This is my new hypothetical, but I'm just saying, like, what do you do in that situation? It's just like, so it just makes things awkward. So when they broke up, but there's gonna be some extreme awkwardness when he comes back. I don't know if they're gonna have time to, because they're jumping right into Legends soon. So
Well, I think it's gonna be a reason why Ray doesn't stick around.
Well, Ollie and Barry and them are joining Legends for the beginning.
Yeah, but presumably Felicity's not. At least as far as we know.
Right.
So there's that.
Yeah. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that they're time traveling. And they can't have their command center time travel. So
that's true.
I think that's why Caitlin, Cisco and them aren't joining.
Though she started shooting people, albeit with her eyes closed.
Yeah.
I yelled.
That was what, last week?
That was last week.
Yeah.
That was last episode. I yelled at the TV. Open your goddamn eyes.
She hit him.
It's like the scene from iRobot. Just shoot at me with your eyes closed.
That's like one time when I was younger, my uncle brought me fishing, and I was just casting. I was practicing my casting, but my uncle was getting mad because I was casting without a worm. He was like, "You're never gonna catch anything," like not knowing that I'm practicing my casting. He's yelling at me for fishing without a worm. And he goes, "You're never gonna catch anything." I reel it in. I end up catching a fish with no bait. So, after that, he never tried to argue with me again.
Oh, why would you?
You can't. So Felicity shooting with her eyes closed, she still hit him. So
that is true.
It's the same scenario. Like you can't argue with her. She did it. So
just spray and pray.
Doesn't matter if her eyes are open or shut. She still hit him.
That is true. So Diggle and Captain Lance go on a spy mission together.
Yeah, a little hacking mission.
Yeah. And they had a file on his brother.
Apparently his brother... Well, they didn't get the file that way. He got it from Damien.
Yeah, but he saw as it was getting deleted.
Yeah, and then when
file of his brother.
When he ends up asking Damien Dark for it and brings it back to Diggle, it doesn't seem like his brother's what he thought he was.
No, but who knows? Listen, who knows like how 100% accurate that document is?
That's true.
Or the reasons for what he was doing.
I still don't think his brother's dead.
Me neither. As soon as I saw the file being deleted, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
I mean, I guess the start of the season was in episode 1 when they first mentioned Hive again. I was like, his brother's not going to be dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I don't think Deadshot's dead.
No. I don't think anybody's dead. They're all in the Lazarus pit.
Yeah. No, I think that he used that explosion to get the Argus chip out of the Suicide Squad chip out of his head and run away.
Yeah. I definitely could see that.
Yeah. Because I've seen like 2 iterations of Suicide Squad, and that's how people have gotten away before, faking their deaths.
Right.
Stuff like that. So I had no doubt. As soon as that happened last season, I was like, I had no doubt in my mind that he was still alive.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, I'm excited. And I don't have a synopsis for next episode because I forgot, and I'm the worst. I'm gonna look this up. Talk about something.
Christmas Arrow. It's almost Christmas time.
It is.
We could hang Christmas Arrow from the tree.
Oh my god, yes. We should have just like a red arrow and a green arrow.
We should just have a red tree and a green tree. So, yeah. I miss Roy. I want Roy back.
Me too, and I think it's gonna happen.
It better happen.
Oh, I didn't talk about Ollie being mayor. Or running for mayor.
Oh yeah, his
against no one.
Yeah, against no one. His campaign manager. I kind of like that guy.
Yeah, I mean,
he's very
I liked him.
Very to the point. He's very blunt, and Ollie, being as strong-headed as he is not willing to. Oh, you should distance yourself from Laurel. Okay. Hey Laurel, how's it going?
But I mean, at first he was actually thinking about it.
Yeah.
Until Thea talked him out of it.
Yep. Ollie's gonna do things his way.
I mean, yeah. And Thea's gonna keep him grounded because that's what she does.
Yep.
So next, episode 6, Lost Souls. As Oliver works on his campaign, Felicity continues searching for Ray with the help of Curtis. I love that guy. Ray is able to send a new message letting Felicity know that he survived. Felicity discovers that Dark is responsible. And
dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, so Ray is just really small right now, right?
Yeah, because did we see him in a jar? Like,
No.
Or is that the promo for the next episode? Was him in a jar?
I don't know. It might be the promo. I didn't see the promo for the episode. I just remember in Legends of Tomorrow trailer, he goes, "Yeah, I was just really small." So,
yeah,
kind of gave that away.
I think in the promo for the next episode, Dark's got him in a jar.
Yeah.
Sarah struggles with the bloodlust and decides to leave Star City, so she doesn't kill Thea. Presumably, I would assume that's the reason.
Yeah, maybe she's heading off to Central.
Maybe we'll see her somewhere else, or maybe she's gonna go hook up with Nyssa again, and then they can team up and kill Malcolm because he sucks. And then he can go back to being on Doctor Who. Yeah. I solved everybody's problems.
Boom, done.
Boom, done. It's not that I don't like Malcolm, it's just that I love Nyssa so much that I want her to kill him.
I totally feel for you on that. So,
that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
Dom, where can the people find you?
You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM.
And you can find me at Clio Moto on the socials and on Twitch at the Clio Moto, and you can find all of us at ASP Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, and right here on YouTube. Follow us for some more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows. My screen is paused on me with the scissors.
Oh.
And now it unfroze. Bye!
So,
Okay, thanks, bye.
so are you sad that the one woman podcast is now dead?
No.
No.
It's alright.
You like having someone to bounce off with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're not getting rid of me.
I can't make any promises. I might dig it up and try to put it in the Lazarus pit.
Oh.